big cat. Welcome to my therapy. This ain't your ordinary world, it's extraordinary. See, I'm a high priestess light walker here to guide your way through the waves of life. We'll find a new path to embrace. Tarot, astrology, numerology in our hands. No weapon formed against you shall ever stand. We're winners, we never quit, we always keep on going. Quitters never win, but we're always growing. Hey there, big cat, let's chase the highest vibration. Together we'll create a new world, a brand new nation.
Namaste! Grand Rising Big Cat Earth Signs. Welcome or welcome back to Big Cat Astrology, Big Cat Wave, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Sun, Moon and Rising. The planetary hot topics to add to your almanac over the next 7 days. On the 1st of July, the Moon in Taurus sextile Saturn in Pisces. The Moon is exalted in Taurus. Today blend pragmatism with empathy. Concentrate on long-term objectives and duties such as financial organization and future planning. Patience and determination will be your allies. Seek advice from mentors or friends and offer your support in return. On the 2nd, Neptune's retrograde begins in Pisces. This transit will be for about 5 months. Neptune is dignified in Pisces. Neptune's retrograde invites you to introspect on dreams and goals. Avoid escapist tendencies and embrace reality with clarity. Use meditation or journaling to delve into your inner self and gain insight. On the 3rd, Mercury enters Leo for about 2 weeks. With Mercury in Leo, communication is bold and expressive. Share your ideas with confidence. Inspire others with your words and consider leading creative initiatives or group projects. On the 4th, the Moon in Gemini squares Neptune in Pisces. Neptune is dignified in Pisces. Mental haze and possible misunderstandings are likely. Ensure clarity in communications and avoid making hasty decisions. Stay grounded and use this time for creative pursuits, distinguishing clearly between imagination and reality. On the 5th, we have the new moon in Cancer. The moon is dignified in Cancer. Set intentions related to home and emotional wellness. Initiate a home improvement project or spend quality time with family. Reflect on your emotional needs and set nurturing goals for growth. Please watch my new moon in Cancer video for its effect on each sun, moon and rising sign. On the 6th, the moon in Cancer is conjunct to Venus in Cancer. Venus and the moon are dignified in Cancer, emphasizing love, beauty and emotional bonds. A perfect day for romance, creativity or self-care. Show gratitude to those close to you and bask in harmony. On the 7th, the moon in Leo sextiles Jupiter in Gemini. Optimism and enthusiasm are in the air. Use this opportunity to network, expand your knowledge, and partake in enjoyable activities. Your positivity can motivate others and attract luck. Please stay tuned in for the tarot reading to follow. Big Cat Wave! Namaste! Grand Rising Big Cat Earth Signs. Welcome or welcome back to Frequency Phoenix 555 for messages for your next 7 days. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Big Cat Wave. Let's dive right in. and unpack. Just the one. You have Bacana. This is represented by the Empress in Tarot. It also speaks about nurturing unto thyself or others, darling dears. Being looked up to, a mentor, or how you do things, the way you do things. Lean in, bestie. Lean in. It speaks about you being fertile. You may even be pregnant or about to give birth, or you could even be a mother or father because gender is fluid in tarot. It also speaks about feeling more liberated from a circumstance or situation. It could also speak about going into a new romance, darling dears. Make sure you go into it with your third eye open. Bacana, the Empress energy, is Earth as well as Venus energy, so it's the element of the number 6. You could be a life path 6, or the master number 33, a spiritual teacher. It speaks about the 6 rules the numbers 6, 15, and 24. It rules the letters F, O, and X. As I said, the 6 is ruled by Venus, which rules Taurus and Libra energy, which is the letters U, V, and W. Okay. It's about you being a natural healer, darling dears. It also speaks about you being more artistic, utilizing your artistic abilities, being more, how can I put it, expressive. But it's about being bold, confident, darling dears. Pushing your efforts out there. The energy also speaks of your luckiest numbers being the numbers 3, 6, and 9. Your luckiest days will be Thursday, Friday, and Sunday. Avoid the numbers 1, 5, and 7. The energy of the 6 is supported by the astrological aspect of a sextile. And we love a sextile because it brings the ability what? To produce results, darling dears. The energy is flowing for you in a Venus kind of a way. Venus, by the way, also rules money. Skrilla.com, darling dears. Utilizing your skills. Some of you are refining said skills. It also speaks about you having good taste. Yes, baby, good taste. Somebody, okay. Because Venus incorporates the 2nd as well as the 7th house. So it's about your money, your finances, how you make them. It's also, with the Libra energy, it's your one-to-one partnerships, relationships. As I said, somebody may be going into a new relationship or creating some kind of a business partnership. It could also be a friendship, darling dears. But like I said, look with your third eye open. Let's get the Oracle ancestral message around this. Venus, the Empress, the boss of everything, darling dears. Being fertile. You could also be pregnant with what? Infinite possibilities, about to birth an idea. Put it out there, having the confidence as well as the skill. Unique creativities. Thank you. Good golly and gosh, because of your discipline, darling dears. Your discipline, your hard work, your resourcefulness. Being able to what? Dig deep, darling dears. You're going to be rewarded for your actions over the next 7 days. I can accomplish what I set my mind to. Also turned over, we've got fear, darling dears. As a big cat, you feel all and rise. Or maybe someone is fearing the fact that you've utilized your discipline to boss up on a bitch or Mitch over the next 7 days. Not that you're trying to boss up on anyone, darling dears. You're being you. Come to a realization or two. Base of the deck, telling the truth. Roof, pinkies up. And the honesty must always stem from self as well. I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. You know this to your core, darling dears. Your integrity was all part of your discipline because you had to use that integrity on yourself to keep yourself on whatever path it was that others are fearing, or the fear that you overcame on said path. Good golly and gosh. Discipline could also speak about a disciplinary action, darling dears. 7th house is the house of legal intervention or court Yeah. Maybe you're fearing that, but you have the energy of the Empress. This is overcoming, darling dears. Okay. You may even have a female manager. Okay. Or you may be a female manager. Female or male, because you know gender is fluid, because even as a masculine you have a feminine side, as well as a feminine has a masculine side. Okay, let's press on to the decks. On the base of your deck, darling dears, we've got the Ten of Pentacles. Good golly and gosh, stable and secure. So if it is a new relationship, it will be stable and secure, darling dears. This could also speak about marriage, the joining of wealth, new opportunities created through a partnership, a business partnership, some kind of idea. It also speaks about being online, darling dears. Good golly and gosh, your creativities are going to be seen. And Skrilla.com is on its way. Could be in the form of contracts online. This could be representative of the eyes that are looking at your content. We've got Mercury as well as Virgo energy. So your daily routines are about to change, darling, significantly. Love it. Don't hate it. So what about your relationships? Let's get right to the meat and potatoes of it all. Oh. Bit choppy, darling dears. Bit choppy. Cards was hard to go together. What about the relationships of the earth signs over the next 7 days? Helping hands. I believe this came out at the beginning of the, or during the fire sign reading, so there's a message there for you. Helping hands, but it also speaks about opportunities, darling dears. Could have something to do with your progeny. Maybe you are mentoring them, or you're going to be getting some kind of opportunity. For you, it's a business opportunity. And it also speaks about revenue coming towards you. Your cup is about to run over, darling dears. If you've been have a business that brings nurturing to others, on whatever level that nurturing is, you're about to see a major return, because this is also my multiple streams of income card, darling dears, because it usually has 5 streams of water. Yes, I know the water really does represent earth, air, fire, water and spirit, but I like to put my spin on it, because I'm never wrong. Your cup is about to run over, darling dears. In a relationship, and as we already said, we spoke about the energy of Venus rules the 2nd and the 7th house, one-to-one relationships. It's about to run off over, darling dears. Pentacles represents something that you're doing online. Yes, and here's the fear. Here's the fear. 2 different decks, darling dears. Yeah, this is manipulative energy, or it could also speak about you overcoming some kind of a limitation or a blockage that was on you, darling dears, in relationships. Yeah, it's been a difficult journey, darling dears, but you're about to have a helpmate, someone supporting you, or new support to get you to the top of your field, your career, wherever that circumstance or situation is, darling dears. Good going, gosh, love it. The Palace of Wands. Lean in, bestie. It tells me that you are capable, darling dears. You are extremely creative, and you are in a position where you inspire others, and this is going to bring back major financial return, as well as what? All eyes on your throne. We saw it with the 10 of Pentacles. Good child. Yeah. Queen of Wands, darling dears. Okay, why is the Queen of Wands here? Queen of Wands, yeah, somebody who wished lack on you, darling dears, or somebody feels left out of the situation or circumstance that you've created for yourself, earth sign. Yeah. If you've got progeny with this somebody, because you've got the Empress energy here, if you've got progeny with that somebody, they wanted you to be on the streets, darling dears, and they wanted your progenies, if you have them, to still be wearing their first baby shoes. You know, those soft ones, the easy bendable ones. They didn't think that they needed money. They didn't think that they needed light. They didn't think that they needed what things, darling dears. There's a lot of envy and jealousy being sent your way. Somebody's fearing what you're about to achieve. Empress energy. I can't make this up, darling dears. Something you created, darling dears. It's about to be bountiful. Remember, I told you that. There's envious eyes on your throne. Good golly and gosh. Whatever you've done, darling dears, whatever you've co-created, it's a long time coming. Again, it shows your determination. It shows the due diligence, your tenacity. And it also speaks about a loyal partner coming towards you, darling dears. Yes, they may have night energy, darling dears. Heartbreak. This is what you went through in the past, darling dears. But you have to kiss frogs in order to kiss a prince or a knight. This person coming towards you, darling dears, is stable mentally, financially, physically. Yeah, all of the above, darling dears. Still, as your best friend, pinkies up, I still task you with getting their birth natal chart, looking at their perfection chart, seeing where they are on that 12-year cycle. Have a look at their Chinese zodiac, right? See if their animal is your friend and ally or foe, darling dears. Listen, you're saying, but Case, that's so much to be going through. Listen, love your hairline, love your life. Wrong choice would put you straight back in the DNS, in the crevice of the devil's balls. Remember, I told you that. But somebody is definitely coming towards you to offer you something stable in the relationship kind. For those that are wanting children, a child will be born of this situation. Remember, I told you that. 11/11 fade. Parties, celebrations, a promotion. But it's also what new doors being opened for you, darling dears. I told you, you're about to win in the biggest way. Yeah. Look, the devil energy has the Nine of Swords on its forehead, darling dears. This speaks about what people being pressed, cramped and perturbed, unable to sleep, darling dears. Somebody's worried about the trajectory that you've created for yourself. They've seen the passion, they've seen you climb from the bottom, and now you're going to the top, the creme de la creme. Remember, I told you that. That light, that enlightenment Scorpio energy is also what? Other people's money coming towards you. They're count your pentakiale. Yeah, they're counting your money and they want a second chance. Ooh, the effrontery of it all. Didn't they give you drapetomania, the urge to run away like Tinky Winky? You're being watched, darling dears. They're very curious about what you've got going on. Okay, what about the Palace of Wands? Look, Queen of Swords. Listen, you got third eye shined up to a bitchin' shine. We've now got 2 pages on the tableau. The Page of Pentacles and the Page of Wands. You may have a Capricorn child, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, or Aries, Leo, Sagittarius child, darling dears. 2 progenies involved. It could be a woman or man that's divorced from a situation. It could be a long-term relationship. Listen, you're going towards fate, destiny, and good luck. The Wheel of Fortune is on your side, darling dears. It also speaks about travel. Somebody's going to be making some travel plans, which will go fabulous, gorgeous, and lovely, because the biggest pentacale of them all has shown up for you, darling dears. Opportunities. This is also the ring-bearing card for those of you that want to be married. Marriage is such a big commitment. Can't we just be in like? And you have your place like, and I have my place like. Oh, child. Ace of Pentacles, the biggest and baddest of them all. It also speaks about, because of what you're getting, darling dears, it's going to create a lot of conflict in other people's minds. People that you've divorced yourself from, left the situation. Yeah, just like Elvis leaving the building. Posh, clap. No, man. You're looking at them as what? A minor. Come through, Kendrick Lamar. Posh, clap. Yes, baby. Whatever that circumstance and situation is, you're going for the biggest pentacale of them all. New beginnings, earth energy. It speaks about new beginnings in your career. New beginnings in your security. Fertility. Fertility could be with progeny, or could be with your ideas, darling dears, coming to fruition, being able to put them out there. It also speaks about the resourcefulness that you had to rely on, darling dears. For others, you are claiming sovereignty over your life, or you have claimed, darling dears, now crowned Emperor or Empress. You have adopted the words of Queen Nefertari. You are he or she for whom the sun rises. Posh, clap. Confidence is key and king for you over the next 7 days. Be bold, darling dears. Because the universe is on your side for the next 7 days. Okay, let's get a final card and finish up this read. We're going to finish with the Romance Angel cards. Haven't used that in a while. New beginning, darling dears. Ending of one cycle, the beginning of another. Definite travel on the cards. Progress, and it's all about the divine timing. Success, darling dears. Yeah. Somebody wants to reconcile, darling dears. Look what's on top. Someone wants to reconcile. Maybe they'll come and try and flirt with you, darling dears. Drive you to fury, eh? Pay attention to the red flags. They're going to be coming in saying that they're on your same spiritual or religious level. They're coming in doppelganger mode, darling dears. Judas in a Peter suit. So be alert. Look, wedding is in the reverse. It's over. Dos for Danya. You've given the what? The idiot back to the villagers. On that note, I drops me mic. Toddle over to my Teesprings, my Patreon, or my TikToks, where I also upload videos. And as I always say, don't get smoked. And don't smoke yourself. From the ashes, baby. Namaste. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Big Cat Wave. Until we meet again on these tarot streets. Cat, 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 cat.